You can eat whatever food you want in a calorie deficit and you'll lose weight.
Hey people, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. So let's talk about the number one question I get always. What is the best food for burning fat? I get it. We all want magic bullet. That one superfood we can eat and watch our pounds melt off. Well, kindly watch the following videos I've put together and I'll be back to share my own thoughts. Please don't go.
If you're in a calorie deficit, you will lose fat. You might not immediately lose weight because there is more to your weight than just your body fat stores, but fat will be coming off your body if you're burning more than you're eating. And technically, this means that you can eat anything you want and still be able to lose weight, assuming you are eating the right amount of calories. That does not, however, mean that just eating any food and losing weight is the healthiest thing for you. People have lost tons of weight on Twinkies and on candy and even by eating absolutely nothing at all, but that's not great. It's also just not the most filling way to eat, so you're going to be hungrier and you're probably going to have more sugar cravings if you're eating those types of foods. So if you want to lose fat, it might be best to focus on foods that fill you up, foods that are higher in fiber, higher in protein, and more nutrient dense. You can still allow yourself to have those sweet foods every once in a while, and honestly, it might be best if you can find ways to incorporate them into your diet so you don't feel completely restricted. There are lower calorie alternatives, and there are ways you can make these foods yourself to make them healthier. So whether you're trying to lose body fat, put on muscle, gain, or lose weight, it's probably best to focus on the most nutritious foods that fill you up and make you feel good without having you restrict yourself.
You can eat whatever food you want in a calorie deficit and you'll lose weight. You can have your fast food, you can have bread, you can have pizza, ice cream, cake, brownies, whatever you want. If you're in a calorie deficit, you will still lose weight eating your fun foods.
5 foods that are low in fat but high in protein for fat loss.
Chicken breasts, or my favorite, tenderloins, are low in fat, high in protein. If you do like seafood, I highly recommend shrimp. Awesome on the grill in the summertime as well, I may add in. For Taco Tuesday, sometimes we buy the 99% fat-free, or you could buy the 93% lean ground turkey. Tilapia in the air fryer breaded is absolutely awesome, another low-fat, high-protein source, and egg whites are great in meals.
Instead of trying to eat less, here are 3 foods I want you to eat more of if your goal is weight loss in 2023. Yes, of course you have to eat less than what you burn to lose weight. I'm a dietitian. Obviously, calorie deficits are king, but eating less is not helpful if you don't know what you should be eating. Number 1, you gotta start eating more protein, specifically at breakfast. Before you say anything, if you're not an egg girly, you could have high protein Greek yogurt, a little yogurt parfait situation. You could do overnight oats. I personally love using a vegan protein powder in mine. Whatever you like, it doesn't have to be eggs. However, having protein in the morning is so important. 20 grams minimum, if not 25 to 30 grams is key. Okay, number 2, you have to start eating more veggies, but specifically non-starchy veggies. Everyone knows veggies are really nutritious, but specifically for fat loss and weight loss, non-starchy veggies are going to be high volume for a low amount of calories. So what I recommend doing is at meals, incorporating more non-starchy veggies in them by sneaking them in. What I do is instead of just rice, I put in cauliflower rice with that regular rice, so it's higher volume. Another thing you could do as well is if you have like a bowl meal, you could just add an extra charred broccoli on top, and that is an easy way to increase the volume to help you get full at the meal. Obviously eat less food overall for a low amount of calories. The third thing you need to eat more of if you're serious about losing weight is more fiber. Fiber is a non-digestible part of carbohydrates, and it is really helpful for getting full, and it's so important for our health. What I recommend doing is choosing natural carb sources like oats, quinoa, rice, brown or white rice is fine, sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, and even including beans as part of your diet. All of those are gonna pack a lot of fiber, so they're gonna impact your blood sugar, which is really good for your health, and they're gonna help with getting full and obviously eating less food overall.
Foods that you should be eating if you want to lose body fat and gain muscle and get that toned look that every single girl wants. You have to have muscle in order to look toned. I'm not going to lie to you. You cannot look toned and not have muscle. That comes from people getting muscle and they have body fat, which can make them look bulky, and then they shred the body fat, which just leaves the muscle, aka looking toned. So you need to have muscle in order to do that, and you need to gain muscle by eating protein in order to do that. So if you want to lose body fat and gain muscle to look toned, you need to be eating these things. It's very simple, just straight whole foods. That's all you need to eat, whole foods. For protein, carbs, and fats, proteins, whole foods like salmon, fish, tilapia, tuna, chicken, shrimp, anything. Anything that is not processed and comes from a plastic bag in the deep freezer section would be beneficial for you. For carbs, any whole carbs, fruit has carbs in it, if you do not know. Fruit does have carbs in it, but carbs are not bad. Carbs are not bad. So you need to stop saying that carbs are bad. You need carbs, your brain needs carbs, your body needs carbs. And if you're stressed out, you will hold on to body fat. And sometimes when people don't eat carbs, your body stresses out, aka you hold on to body fat, because that's called high cortisol. You don't want high cortisol. And insulin resistance. If insulin resistance is a whole different topic that I'll talk about at a different time, but you need carbs in your body, so don't not eat carbs. You need them. Some examples of good carbs are from the fruit section, like any fruit that you could possibly think of, you could be eating. An apple is better than a Twix bar. So like small changes, and your body will start to think that fruit tastes like the best thing in the world once you stop eating processed foods, and you'll start to have your energy back, and you'll start to love fruit. So it's like a win-win all around. But other examples of carbs, white rice. I don't want to hear any more brown rice. I do not fuck with brown rice. Brown rice can leave this planet. I literally hate it so much. I hate it. It makes me constipated. It makes me look fluffy. I don't like it. It tastes bad. White rice is so much better, especially sticky rice. You could have sticky rice instead of brown rice. That would be a better option for you. Brown rice has so much fiber in it. If you already eat enough fiber during the day, you're going to be backed up for hours. White rice, it's easy to digest. You can eat it before the gym. Cream of rice is good. You can eat that before the gym too. Fruit is good. Quick carbs, quick sugars before the gym. That's the number one thing I would recommend before you work out, is to eat quick carbs so you have energy while you're lifting. And then other examples, like sweet potato is really good. A lot of starchy. If you're not able to eat a lot during the day, like if you don't have an appetite, start with those high starch foods and high carb, quick carb foods. So like you could be eating fruits. I would focus on fruits. If you can't eat a lot during the day, focus on fruits and protein. Like fruits will get you start getting to be hungry again. And then if you also don't have a lot of energy, like regular potatoes, sweet potatoes, those are really good. Next, onto fats. So there's two types of fats, unsaturated and saturated. The fats that you need to be eating are things like avocados, cheese, dairy, milk, yogurt, things like that. Do not eat olive oil. Well, no one's gonna eat olive oil, but don't cook with olive oil, please, because it oxidizes when it's heated up. Don't cook with virgin olive oil. Use just avocado. Use a little bit of avocado oil, spray, boom, done. Or grass-fed butter. That's a lot better than olive oil. Stay away from seed oils. So I don't know if you guys know this, but Chipotle actually they like soak their chicken in seed oils, and I was an avid Chipotle goer. Like I would go probably like 3 times a week because I was like, I'm hitting my macros. It's white rice and chicken. This is great. And then all of a sudden I started breaking out all up here, and I'm like, okay, well, what am I eating? And it was the Chipotle. There's a ton of seed oils in it. They soak their chicken overnight in oil. They soak everything they cook overnight in oil. So I'm pretty sure. I don't know if this is actually factual, but I looked it up and that's what it told me. So I don't eat at Chipotle anymore, but occasionally I'll dabble. Almond butter is better than peanut butter. I tell this to people so much. You could even have, if you're having sweet cravings and you're trying to cut, you could literally have a chocolate rice cake with a tablespoon of almond butter, and that would knock your craving right out. Like, it's insane. It tastes exactly like a peanut butter cup, and it's so good, and the macros are fine. 12 grams of carbs in a rice cake, and I don't know how many is in a tablespoon of almond butter, but yeah, that would be even a better alternative to like a sweet treat. Essentially, you just want to stick to whole foods. It's going to make it so much easier, first of all, and second of all, you can buy them in like huge bags. Like, you're not going to be, you can meal prep and then just stick in a container, stick in your fridge, take it out, microwave. It's so easy.
Well, don't forget to leave your comment in the comment section below. When it comes to fat loss, food choices play a bigger role. The best fat loss foods are those that are nutrient deficit, filling and help regulate appetite while keeping cholesterol in check. High protein foods are essential because they keep you fuller for longer, preserve muscle mass, and boost metabolism slightly. Examples include lean meats like chicken, turkey, and fish, as well as eggs, Greek yogurt, and cheese. Fiber-rich foods are another fat loss powerhouse. Vegetables such as broccoli, spinach, carrot are low in calories but high in nutrients and fiber, making them perfect for the volume of eating without overloading on calories. Fruits like berries and apples are also great since they provide natural sweetness and fiber that slows digestion. Whole grains such as oats and brown rice can be included in moderation for steady energy and safety. Health fats like avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil are cholesterol defense but help curb cravings and keep hormones balanced when eaten in a reasonable portion. Finally, please drink plenty water, and choosing dehydration food like cucumbers and watermelon can aid digestion and reduce overeating. Combining these foods in a balanced meal makes fat loss sustainable and enjoyable. Please remember that healthy is wealthy. Thank you so much for being part of this conversation. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. See you in the next video and stay safe.